Okay, so one of my missions in my life is done, and I'm really excited about it and nervous at the same time. My middle son, Jay, today was his last day of high school. He graduates on the 29th, which I am ecstatic for him about. Being a parent is both rewarding and exhausting. It's exhausting because you not only have to be an example to your kids, you have to keep them on the right track. You have to and not even like, oh, you should. No, you have to do these things because when they get to this level, he's 18, he is graduating high school. The hand holding stopped in like junior year, sophomore year, I was still kind of, by junior year, I was like, yo, my guy, you're making choices. Whatever you decide to do, it's on you. It's no longer on me. Your choices are no longer my responsibility. Whatever choices you make, I said this to him in junior year, whatever choices you make with school, whatever choices you make with anything, that's on you. It has nothing to do with me. I did my part. I can honestly stand before God, country, and everyone and be like, I was the mother he needed, and I was a good mom. I am a good mom. I'm not only a good mom, I'm a good friend to my kids. And with him, I know that I've encouraged, that I've taught, that I've trained, that I've corrected, I've organized, I led with love. I didn't like actually put trauma on him knowing that I was doing it. I didn't manipulate him. I didn't do any of those things. I allowed him to spread his wings. I allowed him to come into who he is at 18. I allowed him to make mistakes. I allowed him grace. I gave him grace. I did everything I know that I could think of or that I wanted to do. So I remember telling all of them, there's nothing left for me to teach you. I've taught you everything that I can possibly teach you at this level. You got to go do it and get it yourself. You got to go get it, and I'm confident with my boys that I'm doing and structuring them or structured actually, because this is the second one, structured them to at least understand that they need to want more. They need to want more than what I have. What you have right now, I built this. Now it's time for you to build on my foundation. So when I leave, the foundation doesn't crumble. You understand? Nothing crumbles. Your life doesn't crumble. When you're not with me, your life doesn't crumble. I have never taught my children to be fully dependent on me. However, I also did not teach my children that I don't have their back. Does that make sense? I've taught them both. I've taught them I'm not here to rescue you. I'm not here to like move your mountains. I'm here to move the mountains that are in my way so that you have a clear path. It's not my responsibility. Even when they were babies, it is not my responsibility, nor is it required for me to do and move your life. Your life is your life, and whatever you choose to do with your life, that is on you. It is not on me. And once I realized that's your way to parent than being a helicopter parent, where it's like, oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing? I wouldn't have time to build my empire that's going to help sustain them. You understand? They're kings in my empire. So if I'm so busy trying to fix the kings in my empire, the empire will never be built. So for me, I fix me. I elevate me. I put me where I need to be and where I know I'm supposed to be positioned so that the people who come behind me whether it be my kids, my students, my friends, my partner, whether it be anyone, they have a clear path that it's not my shit that's blocking it. Does that make sense? A lot of kids can't move forward because their parents aren't doing the work. I've done the work. I've done the work on me so that they don't have to do my work. Does that make sense? I broke curses in my line so they don't have to worry about that. You understand? So that's why I know and I can confidently stand on the 29th and be like, I did my fucking job and I did it well. I did my fucking job and I did it well. He is a well rounded person. He is a healer, just like his mama. He's a counselor, just like his mother. You know, I don't know if he's going to go into the family business, but he's a musician. He has records out. He has albums out. He has his own album. You know, he's taught himself how to play the piano by himself, how to play the guitar by himself. He had which is shout out to Damien, he had a really good drums and what is it called, damn it, guitar teacher. But at the end of the day, he plays by ear, and I've watched him just figure something out. He's amazing. You know, he's absolutely amazing, and I am extremely proud of him. But I am more proud of myself. Yeah, you understand? And to all parents that have their children graduating, or they graduated already, or they're whatever, even if it's a step up ceremony, whatever it is, congratulations. You did a fucking good job. Because for that kid to be mentally stable, to finish school and not drop out or just be like, fuck this shit, and just give, like, go away and do whatever, you did your job. You may not have done it perfectly. None of us do. We're still learning how to be the parents we needed. I know for me, I am learning to be the mom and dad that I needed. You understand? I'm learning how to be the grandparent my children needed. You know, I'm learning how to be that person, or that I guess, like, title, you know, by being the best me that I can be. Because think about it. If you're the best you that you can be, goodness and mercy just flow from you. You understand? If you're the best you and you're impressed with you and you love who you are, it radiates out to everyone else. I'm not talking about people who, when you have a bad day, everybody has bad days. I have bad days. Everybody has bad days. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your standard, the standard that you have for yourself, the standard that you have within yourself. You can usually, sometimes not, it depends on the kid, you can usually see the parent on the child. And I get that a lot from people. They're like, wow, your kids are very, like, structured and ordered, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, because that's what I am. I'm very structured, I'm ordered, I'm disciplined-ish, or disciplined adjacent. I'm working on it. My spirits are working on it, you know, but I know when I say I want something, I'm going to go get it. You understand? I said I wanted a clothing line, and I went out and I got it. I said I wanted to make jewelry. I went out and I got it. Yeah, I said I wanted to heal myself and heal people. I went out and I got it. And that's what I've taught my children. I've taught them that you want something, go get it. You got to pay a price for it, but go get it. You understand? And I'm proud of me. I don't say that a lot, and I need to say that more, but I am very proud of me. I'm proud. Oh my God, why I'm gonna cry. Can't cry on TikTok or YouTube or whatever you're watching this on. I can't cry. But it's like, it was a long road. It was a long road to get him as healed as he is now. You understand? It was a long road. I'm gonna cry. It was a long road. It was a long road to get his smile back. It was a long road. I fucking hate this. It was a long road to get his smile back. It was a long road to help him remember who he is. And as a mom, you want to kill someone that took it from him. You know, oh, why am I crying? You, as a mom, you want to hurt the people who hurt him, that took away his smile, that took away his laughter. You want to hurt them, even if it was you. You understand? And it's like he has it back. He has his smile back. And not because anyone gave it to him, but because he remembers who he is. He remembers his talent. He remembers his voice. He remembers what he has come here to do. And he's figuring it out. And I'm so proud. I am so proud of him. I'm so proud of him, and I'm proud of myself, because at no point did I or will I ever give up on him. You know, he's my kid. Why would I? You know, he does, he's a kid. I need parents to understand this. No matter, oh my God, I'm just crying all over the place. No matter, I need parents to understand this. No matter how old your children are, right? No matter how old your children are, they're doing this for the first time. They're doing it for the first time. And you got to give them grace. And that's something that I learned. Fucking up my makeup. That's something I learned. I learned that with all my children, they're going through stuff for the first time. And I remember when I was going through stuff for the first time, I was like a fish out of water. I was just flopping around and shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and I had no guidance. You know, the spirits put people in my path, but there was no, come here, Keisha, you're doing a great job. Let me hug you. You're fucking awesome. It wasn't that. It was like, do this, do that, do this, do this, do that, do this. So the love and tenderness that I try to give my kids, because at a certain age, everyone knows at a certain age, they don't want mommying anymore. Especially, I only know boys. I don't know anything about girls. I don't have girls. I only have boys. So it's like, I know with each of them, even my 12-year-old, he doesn't like being babied. He doesn't like when I baby him. He doesn't like he doesn't like the nicknames. He doesn't like any of those things. When I say it, he looks at me like, didn't we talk about this? We talked about this. And I'm like, ah. So for him and me, this is new. I had to learn how to speak to him. I had to learn what moved him and motivated him to move his needle forward, and what regressed it. I had to teach him how to heal himself. I had to teach him how to clear his lineage. I've I've done the work, you know, and I need to do this more. I don't give myself enough credit for the stuff I do. I don't know, I just feel like it's bragging. I feel like if you do stuff for people, they should brag about you, but I'm starting to realize they don't. So it's kind of like, it makes you go, damn, did I do anything? When you know you did a lot. So this is me telling me and all the moms and dads out there and aunts and uncles that, you know, put in the work. You put in the work. You put in the work. You when yo, I've yelled at more principals and teachers than one person should. You know, I don't come for my kid. You can fuck around with anyone's kid. Don't fuck around with mine. You know, I'm well known in all my kids' schools. You know, they know, don't, she's coming. Don't let her come up. And I feel like being the advocate and defender and protector of my children was an honor. It was an honor. You defend what you love. You take care of what you love. And it was an honor doing it, you know? And it's just like, oh, I know I have somebody else crying with me because your baby's graduating on the 29th too. So congratulations. I'm going to get off because this is fucking up my makeup. I love you guys. Stay up, stay blessed. Deuces, and I'm out.